Back to the Wacky back opening channel. Like and subscribe for more videos and content. Finally, my babies are back. PSA Pokemon cards. I submitted these exactly 1 year ago, I believe. And they finally came back home through my beautiful friend, Guest Collects, best middleman, retired middleman in the business. Not everything fit inside of the boxes. So Guest put a separate little mailer. We're gonna let the first card be from Gingy Henry. He asked me 1 year ago. He said, "You have some cards to choose from. Choose one. I'm gonna grade it for you, and I'm gonna give you as a gift." And after 1 year later, after all these values rised and all that stuff, he kept his word and he gave me this beautiful Charizard from the Radiant Collection, Near Mint 8. And the reason why I kind of like this, that's my son. The reason why I kind of like this card is because this guy kind of looks a little bit like me, or at least when I used to be in high school. So I really like, and also it's a Charizard. So we got starting off with a Near Mint 8. So this is roughly about 60 something cards, 62 or 63 cards. So I guess about 60 cards in those boxes. And let's just jump into it. So our first card is a Near Mint 10. I'm sorry, Gem Mint 10. Starting off with the 10s, baby. Gem Mint 10, Pikachu Zekrom from Tag Team GX All-Stars. If you know my channel, you know that this is one of my favorite sets. Absolutely adored this card. And also the set itself. Pikachu Zekrom was one of my first gold cards, which I sent off to Beckett. And got that graded, but in the chase for that, I got some of these little bad boys. So that was really awesome. Let's see. Well, just give me 1 second. So that's our first card. Yeah. So this is our first card. Is our Pikachu Zekrom Mint, Gem Mint 10. Okay. So thankfully, I was able to get a lot of 10s out of this sub. But let's see. We're gonna make stacks to see which one it is. What we got. So here is an Ampharos from Legendary Heartbeat. That was actually the last set I opened right before sending these cards out. So there's a bunch of cards from Legendary Heartbeat, or at least a good amount, a good handful amount from Legendary Heartbeat, and I sent out this Ampharos. Ampharos is one of my favorite Pokemon, just because it's cool, electric, and the artwork on this was really great. So that's really awesome card. Is a Gem Mint 8. So that's 2 for the... sorry, Gem Mint 10. What am I saying? I can't even speak properly. Okay. Do you guys want to guess the grades? All right. We got this beautiful Wishy-Washy. Let's try to guess the grades a little bit. We got this beautiful Wishy-Washy. Looks absolutely gorgeous. And we have... Centering looks decent. Centering looks decent, right? It's not perfect. A little bit thinner on this side. Oh. My son is messing with the lights. Okay, what do we got here? Ready? You want to take a guess, guys? What grade do you think this card is? No, it's not clickbait, Gingy. I actually added up all the grades of the cards. I mean, the values. Ready? 1, 2, 3. It's a 9. So this is our first 9 from this opening. Okay. So I think the lowest I got on one card was like a 6. So we'll see that. A fine 9. All right. I just had hand surgery like a week or 2 ago. That's why I got a bandage on my hand. Ugh. Just open up this giant stack. You'll buy the PSA 6 card. I don't know if you want it. I don't know if you would want it. Okay. So a bunch of Japanese cards. This one looks pretty good. Centering looks pretty good. Pretty even thickness all the way around. And we have a Fighting Energy Hollow. This is the secret rare from Tag Team GX All-Stars. On the top, it looks a little bit thin. You're thinking it's a 9? And Gingy's correct. It's a 9. So Tag Team GX All-Stars, beautiful set. Sorry, my son. He's having fun. Ooh. English card. A little bit thicker on the top. A little bit thicker on the top. first English card that we're gonna see. It is a Charizard Gx from Detective Pikachu. Overall looks okay. This is the freaky Charizard. A lot of people don't like this card. I'm not a big fan of it either, but a Charizard is a Charizard. So, anyone want to put in a guess of what grade this card is? All right, I see an 8. And our grade is going to be Gem Mint 10. Sage and Grookey, welcome. Gem Mint 10. Honestly, it deserves a 9, but... honestly, it deserves a 9, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I will take it. Gingy, I actually showed your card first. This is a gift from Gingy Henry. 1 year ago, he asked me to pick a card. He'll send it for grading for me. And this is the card that he gave for me, Gem Mint 8. But honestly, is Gem Mint priceless to me. I absolutely love this card. Could probably pass this on to my future generations. All right. We have another English card. It looks pretty decent, well centered. I don't see any white dots anywhere. What do we have? It is a Mega Charizard EX from XY Evolutions. XY Evolutions is one of the first Mega Charizards I pulled on this channel. And Sage and Grookey says it's a 10, and it is a 10. So I'm very happy. Most of the Charizards I sent in, hopefully, I think from whatever I recall, it's a 10. So that is another good one. We got a lot of cards. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Another English card. Looks a little bit thinner on the right. Thicker on the left. Top and bottom is a little even. Actually, top's a little thick too. It's an English card. What is it going to be? Mega Charizard EX. What do we get, guys? In the back, it looks a little off-centered. On the top, it looks a little thick on the top. We have a 9 from Sage and Grookey. And we're going to say this card is Gem Mint 10. Apparently, the grader got very tired. This is clearly a 9, but I will take it. No one can fight me for this. These are consecutive? 406, 405. Yes! Usually I would prefer the consecutive to be this way, but these are consecutive. Nice. Wow, honestly, I got really lucky out of this sub because this clearly looks like a 9. Okay. Our 10 pile is getting taller. I guess we'll see it in focus in a few minutes once we start stacking these on. It is another Japanese card. It looks pretty even on both sides. Top and bottom looks okay. Maybe a little bit thicker on the top. We're gonna flip this bad boy around. It is Charizard and Reshiram, or Reshiram and Charizard Gx from Tag Team All-Stars, okay? One of my favorite cards. Thinks it looks absolutely badass. Look at Reshiram, like the little fire spitting thing from a hollow standpoint. Looks absolutely crazy. Mitsuhira Arita artwork. And we have a Gem Mint 10. So all my Charizards so far have been bangers. This is like a roughly 60-something card sub. But let's see. More Japanese cards because big fan of Japanese cards. Open a lot of them. Centering on the back looks pretty good. Let's see what we got. We have a Charizard V from the starter deck. This is where you can get Charizard V Max in Japanese. They gave you like 3 Charizard Vs and 1 Charizard V Max in the box. So I assume the next couple ones are all Charizard Vs. These usually grade very well, and since we got a couple of them coming up, we won't take too much time. It is a Gem Mint 10. All right, so I assume the next 2 or 3 are just going to be Charizards. Again, this looks okay. I think this is another Charizard V. This is also another Charizard V. If that one got a 10, I think this one got a 10. And what we got here? Bam! Gem Mint 10, baby. Look at that. Our 10 pile is starting to come into focus. We have another one. I believe this is also another Charizard V. Which ones are you keeping for sure? We'll see. I don't know. All my plans kind of got derailed. All of them got derailed because it took 1 year for these PSA cards to come back. But we will see. These other ones graded 10. I assume this is 10 as well. And bam, PSA 10. So that's awesome. Look at you can see the depth. We're killing with the 10s, and all the Charizards are 10, so that's really great. What do we have here? Centering looks okay. Thicker on the left, actually. I think it's a little bit thicker on the left on this side over here. Right side looks a little bit thinner. I believe this is Charizard VMAX. And the Japanese starter deck. Beautiful card. Honestly, this PSA grader was very kind to me. If the other ones got away with a little bit, like it's technically, you can see right here, a little bit right on the, a little bit thicker on the right. Hey, Bo Peep, how are you? And on the left is a little bit thinner, but let's see, what do we got here? Another Gem Mint 10. Is it deserving? I'm not sure, but super happy about this. Hey, Bo Peep. Yeah, Sage and Grookey, it took 1 year for this sub to come back. I submitted it in August 2020 and finally got back in 2021. All right, we just got a whole bunch of Japanese bangers. We're gonna look at, oh, I know what card this is. Thank you very much. I had surgery on my left hand. Okay, I think I know what card this is because this is only from one set. As you can see, bunch of crimp damage, like factory cutting. This reminds me of Burning Shadows. So I know what card this is 100%. It's gonna be my Charizard from Burning Shadows. This is one of the first like super awesome cards I pulled on my channel in a lunchbox. I've been waiting for this guy to come out after so long. We have a Charizard Gx. What do you guys think the grade is gonna be? What do you guys think the grade's gonna be? There's a whole bunch of damage on this. Just because Burning Shadows is very notorious for that. Sage and Grookey says 8. Honestly, when I submitted it, I thought this was gonna get a 7. So let's see what we got. We have a near mint to mint 8. Sage and Grookey is on the money. We have a Charizard is a PSA 8. So actually, we could put that on the 8 pile with the Grookies. So we got an 8 pile, we got a 9 pile, and a 10 pile. Our 10 pile so far seems to be the biggest. We have a English card. English card looks pretty good. Let's see what it is. It is a Jirachi from Team Up. This was one of the most playable cards in the TCG. One of the most playable cards in TCG. Looks pretty good. And I think it's gonna be Gem Mint 10. There you go. So we got a good one. I think I'll hold on to this one for a while because it just got rotated out in the TCG. I think in the future a lot of TCG players are gonna be nostalgic and they're gonna want this card. So we have another one for the 10 pile. So far our 10 pile is the biggest one yet. So I was able to some degree, decipher whether or not these cards are going to be good. This card is flawless. I have no idea what this card is. Absolutely beautiful. Wow, that's actually really flawless. Centering looks great. No whitening on the corners. Let's see what we're going to get. It is a Shining Jirachi from Shining Legends. Absolutely gorgeous card. What do we got here? I'm thinking this is a 10, and we have Gem Mint 10 for Shining Jirachi. That's a really good one. This actually is one of the more expensive cards that we have in this set right now in a PSA 10. I think it's like over $150 maybe, $150, $200. So very happy with this Jirachi. One of the first Shining Pokemon I pulled. I'm thinking if the Shining Pokemon is here, I'm thinking this one is going to be a Mew. That's what I'm guessing. Because I put all my Shining cards together pretty much. There's a little bit of damage on the corner. Maybe a white speck. I don't know if that's the case. A little white speck. It is thicker on the top Corner a little bit damage. I think this is Mew. Yep. Shining Mew is actually the first Shining Pokemon I ever pulled. When I first pulled it, I didn't even realize that it was a Shining Mew. So centering's a little bit off top to bottom. And I'm thinking that this is going to be a 9. And we have Shining Mew is going to be PSA 9. If this was a 10, it would be great. I'm not selling this one because this is my first Shining Pokemon. And Shining Mew. I also have raw binder cards. Bye-bye, Bo Peep. Come back soon, Sage and Grookey. So we have Shining Mew here. So which is pretty cool. So a bunch of Shining Pokemon. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. They should do more Shining Mew. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry, this is on the 9 pile. First 9 in a while. Okay. We have another English card. We're not even done with the first box yet. Almost done. We have... Ooh. That's some damage there. I think PSA damaged that. Is that damage? Actually, no. It's a piece of the case. That is not damage on the card. It's a piece of the case stuck in the case. PSA is known for doing that sometimes. Little whitening, I guess, on the top. We have here Mega Agron Ex from Primal Clash. This is the first pack battle I joined with Imposter Gary Oak. This is the first pack battle I ever joined, so that was really cool. Mega Agron EX. I'm gonna say it's a 9. I think it's a 9. Ready? 1, 2, 3. PSA 9. Mint 9. So that's pretty good. Not bad. This is the first pack battle I had with Imposter Gary Oak in the gang, so that was really cool. Okay. Honestly, Gingy, all the cards have some history. Oh, my son decided to put on the rainbow filter. Hold on. There you go. All right. All the cards have some history. I'm very sentimental of a person. My son put on the rainbow one again. Hold on. Okay. This is an English card. Looks pretty good. A little whitening on the corners. We have a Shaman EX. Shaman is one of those popular Pokemon. Good for the TCG. And we have a PSA 9. So we'll go through a little bit faster now. But the Shaman EX PSA 9. Some of these cards I sent in because, one, they're kind of cool, and two, maybe they have like some sentimental value to some other players or card collectors. So right side is a little bit thinner, top to bottom looks relatively even. If I would say top is a little bit thicker. It is a Mega Blastoise EX from XY Evolutions full art. That's one of the first full arts I've ever pulled, as my son plays with the lights on the side. What do you guys think it is? And all of these pulls are pretty much on my channel. So if you go through the playlist, you'll find the pulls on my channel. This is going to be a Gem Mint 10, PSA 10. Beautiful card. I think it's kind of deserving. It's a little bit thinner. Nice plug, yeah. I have to practice. I might not be active on this channel anymore, but I have another channel you guys can come probably check out. Probably reveal it later. After this, I think the last PSA bunch that's going to come through, I'm probably going to stop uploading on the channel, unfortunately, because it's not as enjoyable as it once was for me. We have a Blastoise EX. Centering is relatively okay. Let's see what we get. PSA 9. So, there you go. Actually, are these consecutive? 92 and 93, baby. 92 and 93. That's great. PSA 9 batch is slowly growing up. Coming up. New channel. Well, I had this other channel before my Pokemon channel, and I never really, I was doing it in the beginning, realized I like making content, and then I made the Pokemon channel. So I'm just going to go back to that channel. There's a face reveal on that channel. So you can see me there if you want, but I'm not going to plug it yet. ZA's been wanting to know what channel it was. Mega Pidgeot EX. What's up, Fluky? Mega Pidgeot EX. No, I won't send it, Gingy. I got to revamp it. I got to make a couple more videos, and then we can... then I'll reveal the channel. but there's over 70 something videos on that channel. XY Evolutions, Mega Pidgeot EX. What do we have? And this is before, we sent this grading before XY Evolutions went crazy in price. So we have a Gem Mint 10 for Mega Pidgeot EX. That means, I think the next one is going to be Pidgeot. I think this one's going to be a Pidgeot full art from my recollection. Right side's a little bit thinner than the left side. Honestly, this grader has been extremely nice to me. Whoever this PSA grader is, God bless. Mega Pidgeot EX. Front side seems a little bit better in centering. I believe it should be a 9. I believe it should be a 9, and it's going to be a Gem Mint 10. This deserves a 9. But so we have consecutives. Oh no, we don't have consecutive. 390. Oh yeah, we do. 390, 391. Very generous. Yeah, very generous. So we have some more consecutives, and these are both 10s, so that's great. The 10 pile is extremely high. Okay, last card from the first box. Last card from the first box. This one, centering looks pretty good. A little bit thicker on the right, but otherwise centering looks good. No whitening on the edges from whatever I can tell. Maybe a little nick. And let's see what we have here. It is a Steelix from Steam Siege, full art. Steam Siege is a slept-on set, even though it sucks. They're handing out 10s to ruin the company. Yeah, there was slave labor. That's probably why. Centering on the front is really bad. As you can see, the border is very thin here. And I think this one is a PSA 9. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Oh, actually, I remembered, I think there was like a piece of card up here that was messed up when I had the card. I can't remember. I think there was like a piece falling off. I think this is a 9, and it is a 9. Okay, so that's the first box. We finished that. We got two more boxes. All right, give me a second. Just pull all these out. Okay. Yeah, this is roughly about 62, 63 cards, I think, with the Gingy's gift. That was 63 cards. So I waited 1 year. This was pretty much my whole collection at that point. Yeah. So we have a good English card. Looks pretty good. This is from Roaring Skies. It is Thunderous Ex. It looks pretty good. I want this to be a 10. I want this to be a 10, but it looks like there's some nicks down here. Your kids' trust fund. Yeah, these are my kids' trust fund. We have some nicks up here. This is going to be a Thunderous EX. I want a 10 on this. It looks good. Centering looks good, front and back. We have a Thunderous EX for a Mint 9. Unfortunately, not the 10. But this is one of the cool cards from Roaring Skies. It just came out of print circulation, right? So, not bad. I can't complain. I got a crazy amount of 10s already, so I can't complain. Next card. English card. There's a nick on the right, top left. Otherwise, pretty good. Corners are not the most rounded. This one definitely. So, you see that here? Right there? That was a nick on... I remember when I was submitting this. There's like a piece of the card coming off right there. So I'm pretty sure this is a 9. Because it's not there anymore. So PSA took that off for me. There was a piece of the card falling. But this is from Primal Clash. Also from the first pack battle with Imposter Gary Oak and the gangs. The Redhead Fanboys. We became a solid group after that. I think this is a 9 because of that piece that came off. And it's a PSA 9. Beautiful full art Wailord. All right, next card. thicker on the top. Much thicker on the top, thinner on the left. That means thicker on the right. We have a Dedenne GX from the Trainer Toolkit 2020. Centering in the front also looks a little bit off. I'm thinking PSA 9, also Sage and Grookey. We have here is PSA 10. Yeah, so it looks like they just gave away the 10s at this point. They just gave me all the 10s for some reason. It's clearly thinner on the right. Clearly thinner on the right. On the left side is a little bit thicker. PSA 10. I submitted 2 of them, so I assume this is Dedenne as well. Thicker on the right, thinner on the left. Thicker on the top than the bottom. Dedenne GX from Trainer's Toolkit. They gave you both of these. They gave you both of these in the toolkit for free. You didn't have to pull them. It was completely free. Actually, you had to buy the box. And we have a PSA 10. Again, right side looks a little bit thinner. Should have gotten a 9. But you know what? I don't mind. They increased the card value of my cards. They increased the value of my cards. I'm not going to complain. We have, let's see. This one's centering looks phenomenal. Great centering. No nicks, no whitenings, good rounded edges. Raichu Gx from Shining Legends. This one, my coworker / manager decided to surprise me with Shining Legends in the office. In this same box, I pulled the Jirachi. Jirachi was a PSA 10. The centering on this looks very good. Looks very clean. I don't see any scratches. I'm thinking Gem Mint 10. I think this one deserves the 10. And we got Gem Mint 10 for the Raichu. Look at that. Solid. This one deserves it. For some reason, all the rat Pokemon are put together. All right. Next card. Like 99%, I remember majority of these cards. Like, I don't know if that's a little bit of the case. Yep, that's a case. We have centering looks pretty good. A little bit thicker on the left. No whitening. Giratina. This is one of my first Pokemon shorts. Ancient Origins. I remember I walked into a store. They were selling these for like $6 a pack. I decided to buy the whole box. Roughly like $200 I spent on the box. This is one of the 2 full arts that I got from that box. Giratina, I could already see the Gem Mint. I think this is deserving. Looks pretty good. Oh, what? Apparently it doesn't deserve it because I think they damaged my card at PSA. Decided to give me the 10. You see that little corner? Unfortunate. If I try to sell this, whatever, it doesn't matter. Probably keep majority of them. But there's a little bit of a crease on the bottom. Okay, otherwise it's good. Flawless. That would have gotten a 7 at least. Just because of that little crease. Yeah, it's a 10. It's a 10. But based on this over here, definitely does not deserve a 10. Because of this, it would have been at least an 8 or a 7, I think. But otherwise, it's like pretty clean of a card. It shouldn't be a 10, but they gave me a lot of 10s, so I don't mind. Very generous. Centering looks a little wonky on this. It looks kind of tilted. Very clean. Very clean back. It is an English card. It's a Dragapult V. Dragapult V. My coworker bought this. He was into Pokemon at the time. Bought a pack. We pack battled. I pulled a full art Dragapult V. So centering looks good. I'm thinking 10, and it is a Gem Mint 10. All right. Solid. What's up, Pokematic? Yeah, extremely fat stack. This is 1 year's worth of cards. Decidueye, one of my favorite shiny Pokemon. One of my favorite Pokemon from that era. I bought this one. I did not pull it myself. I bought it and I submitted this for grading. I actually bought this from Canada. From Canada. Somebody was selling it from Canada. Looks pretty good. And it is a Gem Mint 10. That's awesome. Any full art shiny from Hidden Fates that pulls a 10 is going to be good for me. So that's really good. Wow, that is a lot of 10s. A little too generous, I think. Somebody's going to get fired at PSA once he watches this video. Clean. Japanese cards, clean. Centering is good. Oh, this is my first full art trainer. My first full art trainer from Infinity Zone. Oh, sorry, Explosive Walker. My first full art trainer. Before this, I never pulled one. I wanted this one to be a 10 very badly. Centering looks pretty good. Back looked pretty good. I don't see any factory lines. Beautiful artwork, and I believe this is a 10, and bam! Gem Mint 10, Kabu. This is one of my favorite cards. My first full art trainer. I was very surprised when I pulled that. Very surprised. All right. Sorry. This is... looks pretty decent. I think that's some case dust. Yeah. Some dust on the case. Looks pretty good. Full art trainer, Underground Expedition. I pulled this from a $1 pack, Celestial Storm, right? Yep, Celestial Storm. Gorgeous card. And we have PSA 10, Gem Mint 10. Full art trainers for the win. I became a very big fan of full art trainers afterwards. We have, this card's pretty flawless on the back. Centering thicker on the left side. But from whatever we saw so far, they've been pretty generous to me. I believe this is also from a $1 pack. Sword and Shield base set. From a $1 pack. This is, I'm pretty sure this is a 10. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam! Gem Mint 10. Next card, English card. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. Back looks clean. Back looks very clean. A little bit thicker on the right side, but no damage. Tiny bit thicker. It's thinner on the right side. It's thinner on the right side. This one has to be a 9. Like you can't, you see that silver border? This one has to be a 9, right? And we have a PSA 9, Pokemon Breeder, full art. This is from the same Shining Legends. I think this is from the same Shining Legends box. All right. Yeah, I don't know if you guys just came in later. I mean, later in the stream, but the Charizard got a PSA 8 that we first pulled. Yeah, they're not completely blind. But I don't know if they change shifts around this time. Maybe they're gonna be worse grades. A little bit thicker on the right. English card. Corners are clean. Very clean corners. Pikachu promo from the 2020 is a 2020 Pikachu promo with the Sword and Shield starters, Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble. Thinner on the top. Much thinner on the top than the rest of the card. If they ignore this, if they ignore the centering, it's a 10. Otherwise, it's going to be a 9. What do we have? Yo, this is my favorite promo. I wish I bought more of these. Unfortunately, I didn't. And it is a PSA 9. If that was a 10, that would be a crazy banger. Beautiful card. Centering was off on this one. So it looks like they focus on the centering now. Maybe the back, they don't care as much. Most of the back centerings have been off. This one back centering looks good. Corner is not really a nick or anything. They might just ignore that, but no whitening on the one left. One on the bottom left is a white nick. We have an Umbreon Gx from one of those like promo cards. It had the Darkrai and Umbreon and Espeon on there. Looks okay. Not complaining. Maybe a little damage on the corners, I'm not sure. We have a Umbreon Gx Promo, and it is a 9. Umbreon Gx 9. Solid. I mean, if you get anything above 9 and above is great, so I'm not complaining. Oh, I know what card this is. Okay, centering off. Whitening on the top corner, on the left corner. Otherwise, pretty decent. Centering is also off. Right to left, you can see much thicker on the left. Maybe I should ask for an OC qualifier. This is the lowest grade I got. I'm pretty sure. I peaked at this grade. It's a PSA 6. Excellent to mint condition 6. Otherwise, I don't see any, like, there's no flaws on here otherwise. I think they went a little bit too hard on that one. Thank you for stopping by, Pokematic. Really appreciate it. Centering's off. I think it doesn't deserve a 6. I don't see any major damage on the card. But this is our lowest grade, is a PSA 6. What do we got here? Thicker on the right, slightly. Top to bottom look pretty even. No whitening on the edges or corners. Mewtwo Ex. It is thin on the right side. You can clearly tell with the gold border. Look, if you could notice up here, the corners are off. It is Mewtwo EX from XY Evolutions. So far, ever since like, I don't know, Pokemon Breeder, it's been 9s ever since the centering. So let's see, it's a PSA 9. So nothing too crazy there, but still pretty good. XY Evolutions and 9s are pretty hot. People probably still buy this if I decided to sell. Okay, next one, English card. Definitely thinner on the right side. Very obviously thin on the right side. No corner damages. Maybe a little. Nope, no corner damages. What do we got here? I think it's another Mewtwo. Yep. Mewtwo Gx from Hidden Fates. So that would be the left side. So that was thinner on the right side on the back. So that's the left side. Centering's been off, so they've been giving me 9s. I'm thinking this is a 9 too. Yep. And it is a 9. The 9 pile is slowly catching up to the 10 pile. Okay. English card. There's some damage. Whoa. I don't think I sent a damaged card like this, but sure. Maybe they damaged it. Oh, there's a lot of on edge wear and tear. Oh, Charizard Ex. Okay, this I remember what this is. The PSA did not damage this card. This card was damaged from the beginning. My coworker bought this for me. Damage is usually like 7, but they were pretty generous on the Charizard. So I'm thinking this is gonna be an 8, and it is a 8. PSA 8 Charizard. Let's put this on the bottom. Keep the Charizard in view. Actually, sorry, can't really use my left hand. All right, keep that bad boy up in there. It's one of my favorite cards, yeah. And Gingy's Charizard too. The Charizard Gingy gave me. That's the 8 pile. All right, we got 2 more cards from the middle box, and we have a 3rd card, Japanese card. Going back to good quality Japanese cards. Looks pretty even, clean. I don't see any damage. Oh, Charizard V from Legendary Heartbeat, right? No, Infinity Zone. Infinity Zone, yep. The Rainbow V Max is from this set. That is not a nick. That is actually part of the artwork that's coming out of it. Looks pretty even. I'm thinking it's a 10. Japanese cards usually grade well, and it is a Gem Mint 10. Last card from the middle box. Centering looks pretty good. no damage on the back. It is an Electric Energy from Tag Team GX All-Stars. It is a... Centering looks pretty good. Usually, so Japanese cards, for some reason, go a little bit higher when they write energy on the top. I think the centering is actually pretty good. And it is a mint 9. Now, that's a bummer. So both of the energies were mint 9 that I submitted. Okay, third box. Third box of PSA cards. Just quickly just open that up. Oh, no. Third box of the PSA cards. Let me just open that up real quick. We got some more. I've been waiting so long to pull these up, so. All right. Another Japanese card. Stop it. Japanese card. Centering looks pretty good. Centering looks pretty good. No damage. Let's see what it is. It is a Pikachu Zekrom from Tag Bolt. So same artwork in Tag Team GX All-Stars. The other one graded pretty well. This looks pretty good. A little bit thicker on the left side. And it is a Gem Mint 10. So that's really good. All right. Another 10 for the pile. Next card. Another Japanese card. I have some character cards in here too, so I think those are going to be coming up. I didn't see in the first two piles. Centering looks good. Legendary Heartbeat Zamazenta, amazing rare. First amazing rare I ever pulled. It's just a case, no damage. Beautiful Legendary Heartbeat Zamazenta. What do we have? Gem Mint 10, baby. Bam. The 10 pile is really high. Oh no! What's crazy is that I'm so proud of these 8s that I'm displaying them. So I'm very happy with those 8s. I don't mind. Most of these cards are sentimental for me. At first, when I started the channel, I was thinking about selling a whole bunch of PSA cards. PSA, Beckett cards. But the thing is, PSA and Beckett slowed down. And then now I'm waiting 1 year to get my graded cards. So I don't really intend to sell anything right now. Unless I really need it. This is the promo for Infinity Zone. You had a chance to get Eternatus or whatever. I got Hoopa. I actually like Hoopa a lot. It's one of my favorite cards, favorite Pokemon. This is the stamp promo. So it looks pretty good. I don't think it's a problem. And it is a Gem Mint 10. So another one for the 10 pile. It's a huge stack. It's a huge stack. Okay. The 8 pile can stay on the bottom. Oh, this is probably one of my oldest cards. I got this as a gift from Pineapple Collectibles when I first bought from her. It is a vending series card. There's some damage on the top here, so I'm not expecting a 10. Could be an 8. It is a Haunter from the vending series. Otherwise, the front is pretty clean. Very glossy. Border on the top is a little thin. And on the left side is a little thick. So I'm not expecting a 10. Maybe an 8. And we have a we have a mint 9. Mint 9. So it's pretty cool. It's probably one of the oldest cards in my collection now. From 1998. Another Japanese card. Thicker on the left side, it looks like. Otherwise, flawless condition. No nicks. Maybe a little bit edge wear. This is the birds in Japanese from Tag Team GX All-Stars. What do we have here? Oh no, this is from Sky Legend. I probably got like a Sky Legend pack or something. This is the original box where you can get the artwork, similar to Tag Bolt. So we have the birds. Looks pretty good overall. I'm thinking it's a 10, and it is a 10, Gem Mint 10. Another one for the 10 pile. I'm very happy that a lot of these got 10s, even though a lot of them don't deserve 10s. We're back to English. It's been a while. Very clean corners. Relatively good centering. No edge wear. It is the birds in English. I like the birds a lot. One of my favorite tag team cards. 3 cards on one, 3 Pokemon on 1 card. If the last one got a 10, I think this one is a 10 too, and it is gonna be a Hidden Fates Gem Mint 10 PSA. So that means the next one is gonna be a full art birds. This is gonna be full art birds. This is the silver one, I'm pretty sure. Centering is a little bit off, right to left. I mean, left is thinner. It is the silver full art birds. Absolutely love it though, beautiful. And we have a mint 9. So I don't see, I mean, compared to all the other stuff, I don't see why this one got a 9 and not a 10, but I also got a whole bunch of undeserved 10s, so looks pretty clean. I don't see how this one could get a 9. Weird. Okay. We have another English card. I believe this is going to be the Rainbow Birds. A little bit thicker on the top. Tiny bit, slight thickness. Probably get forgiven for that. Moltres, Articuno, Zapdos. Or Moltres, Zapdos, Articuno. This is one of my favorite cards, even though a lot of people have pulled this card. Not very rare overall, but I believe this is a 10. Yep. Another for the 10 pile. Okay. What we got here? Centering looks good. Maybe a little bit thinner on the left. No nicks. Looks pretty good here. Okay. What card is it? Oh, if this one grades well, if this one is the right grade for me, oof. Let's see. I don't see why this can't be a 10. Centering is a little bit off left to right. The left side is a little bit thicker. Beautiful card, Pikachu character card with red. And we have a... I'm sad with this 9. This is the first 9 that I'm really sad about. I really wanted this one to be a 10. Unfortunate, but it's a very good card. I really love that card a lot. It's one of my favorite character cards. I think that one was from Imposter Gary Oak's Pack Battle 2. Centering looks good. It's a lot of cards. I don't know. It's too much. Too many cards today. I'm overwhelmed. Looks good. This one has to be a 10, right? Gallade character card. Character card. Let's see. Thinner on the left side. They've been killing me with the centering now. I think 2 people graded this stack. It's a mint 9. The other one didn't really care about centering. This one seemed to care a lot about centering. Let's see. Looks clean. Centering looks good. Maybe a little bit thicker on the top. This is Excadrill in clay. Looks pretty good. I collected the whole set in English and Japanese. Not bad. Ready? Oh, you can see it. Gem Mint 10. Yeah, and this was at the time PSA prices were like relatively affordable. I think it was like $10 per card. So for this whole grading, I spent roughly about $600 to grade all these cards. So I think I definitely got the return. 1 nick on the left side. Maybe negligible. Maybe. This grader seems to be much harsher. Centering looks pretty good. I don't see any issues. One of the coolest character cards, Weavile. Also the last card I needed for my raw set. What do we have here? Mint 9. Got killed. I got killed on this one. I think maybe the Nick. So the second grader probably was a much stricter grader. It definitely deserves a raise because they didn't let some of these go by. More thicker on the left. Pretty clean corners. We're almost done with the stack and then we are done with the video. Looks pretty clean. I think a lot of the stuff is in the PSA case. Centering looks pretty good. Piplup and Dawn. Cosmic Eclipse Secret Rare character card. This could be either way, 9. It could be a 9 or a 10. So let's see what we got here. Gem Mint 10, that's a big win. This card in a 10 is like it's over $150, I think. I think 150 to 200 just because she's a female character, which some people like to call waifus. 1 second, getting a phone call. Whoa. Where is it? All right, coming back. Stack of 10s have been very good to us. Yeah, it's a lot of cards. It's roughly 60-something cards with on the side I'm showing the rest of these. So let's see what happens. Centering looks good. English card. A little bit thicker on the top. Let's see what we got. It is a Torkoal. Torkoal character card from Cosmic Eclipse with Flannery. This one is a Gem Mint 10. Yep. Gem Mint 10, baby. The 10 stack has officially gotten off screen. 10 stack has officially gotten off screen, so we have to bring the camera back a little bit. Clean. Good card. Edge is not so round. I don't see any nicks. Maybe a slight one over there. Don't know if that's enough to disqualify. It is a Steelix and Jasmine. I think this centering is a little bit off on the top. 9 or a 10. It could be either 9 or a 10. That's what they've been doing with the character cards for me. So it's a 9. Unfortunate. I mean, fortunate, but not, you know. I don't want to sound spoiled. I don't want to sound spoiled. I'm sorry, guys. Left is a little bit thicker. English card. Character card, Stoutland. Overall, front centering is good. Top is a little bit thicker. 9 or a 10, I'm going to guess 9. 9. It's a pretty good card. I think I have the whole all the character cards submitted. Can't remember. Got to compare afterwards. Full set. Let's see. This looks clean. This has to be a 10. This has to be a 10. Mimikyu and Acerola. This has to be a 10, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Gem Mint 10. So we got 3 female character 10s. Character card 10s. So that's really good. We're down to our last 3 cards. Last 2 cards, and then I'm going to sleeve them, and then I'll never be able to stack them again. Let's see. Looks pretty clean. We got a little nick on the left side here. Top left corner. Coughing. Coughing and Roxy. This is one of the more unique character cards. Looks absolutely beautiful. Love this card a lot. The purple is really bright. And this is 9 or a 10. This should be a 10. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Bam. It is a mint 9. Why? Why did you guys do this? I think they realized they gave me too many 10s. You don't laugh at my misery. Okay. Last two cards. Last two cards. One is English, one is a Japanese card. They wanted to prank me, yeah. That one looked perfect. I don't know why. Maybe a little bit of damage here on the bottom. Not sure, could be the case. Corners are pretty clean overall. What card is this? It's a Magnemite. Oh, you saw it. It's a 7. That's the only 7 from this set apparently. What's wrong with this? Oh, there you go. You see that big line right there? I guess that's a crease. Wow, this is a 7? That's crazy. Magnemite looks so happy though. Look, so happy, clean, polished. This guy's a little dirty though. Little dirty Magnemite. Okay. And our last card from the PSA return. Oh, what's up, Manta? How you doing? Japanese cards usually grade very well. Hopefully we end on something good. Magnemite's too positive, yeah. It is a Charizard from Tag Bolt. So the first card from the stream was a Charizard, and the last card from the stream is gonna be a Charizard. I think that's the case. I thought I saw a little something. You think this is a 10? Guys, this is the last card. Centering looks pretty good, maybe a little bit thicker on the left. Everyone put in your last calls. What do you think this is? I'm thinking, depends on the grader. But depending on the grader, I think this is a 10. Tag Bolt, Hollow. Manta says 8. 1, 2, 3, ready? Anybody got any final guesses? This is your last chance. Last chance for guesses, guys. Last card. A 1. Okay. This is a Gem Mint 10 Charizard from Tag Bolt. I'm very happy. The other one of this, I sent it to, I think, Beckett. Got a pristine 10. So, that's pretty good. Thank you for stopping by, Manta. So, that is another card on the 10 pile. So, out of 60-something cards, let's start counting how many 10s we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. 36 10s, which is roughly half of my submission, if not a little bit more. And then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 23, so 1/3 it was the 9, and then the rest of it was 6 and 7. So that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very happy with the grades. I'm most happy that one, Gingy Henry gave me this beautiful Charizard rating collection, near mint 8. Near mint 8. Finally got my Charizard from Burning Shadows back. It's also an 8. Can probably make this a necklace and just to wear it. And then the lowest grades that we got, this one is an 8, 7, and 6. So one really good thing is that all my Charizards pretty much came back 10. All my Charizards that I submitted, other than the Burning Shadows Charizard, was a 10. So that's really good. So let me just quickly separate those. Wow, this 10 pile is thick. Actually, I don't... a lot of them didn't deserve it, but let's go here. Yep, here you go. So we submitted Charizard VMAX 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So nine Charizards came out of 10. So that's really good. So that's like one third of those 10 cards. Is like 1/3 of the entire value of this entire collection, which is like insane. All right, guys, thank you for joining the stream. I'm probably gonna put another video up with these same cards, with the prices on it, to show you how I justified the $5,000 value. In reality, it's like, I think from my initial count is roughly $4,300 or $4,500. So slightly clickbait. I think I'm down by $500, but a lot of these cards you're gonna appreciate. So definitely good. We got, how much I said, 36 10s out of 63 cards. That's definitely solid. Anyway, like, share, subscribe for more videos and content. Not too much content left, but I'll definitely have something left for the channel. I think I'm gonna close out the channel for a little bit, but you know, you never know. I'll probably come back to Pokemon and graded cards. I have one more PSA submission that's coming back. After that, all my graded cards should be back, and then Revolution grading, which we're gonna be trying out with the gang. So we're gonna try that out too. Like, subscribe for more videos and content. If you made this far, if nobody loves you, I love you, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.